Did he think he thought about it?
He thought it was great. Make no mistake, the ending real bad.
Whatever, dude. Whatever.
All right. Let's just get back into this. Donders, what's up? Yeah, enjoy watching us suffer through this nonsense.
I don't care. I wish I knitted or something so I could just like not even care and just do something while doing this.
Anything else?
So I can't show it, obviously, and I don't know if it's for real or not since, you know, JoJo and all, but it seems like they've just shockingly killed Mr. off. So, yeah. Whoa.
He didn't even spell "whoa" right.
That's not... Okay, maybe that's his running joke because he misspelled it before.
The exact same way.
Or maybe he just doesn't know. But are you operating under the knowledge of knowing the series or not? Because we know that he's not dead and we know that you know future occurrences. And the moment is like, yeah, it's pretty cool. But now...
Are you serious? Their whole... See, that's why we do revisit it. These YouTubers are nonsense. We're talking to Donders in the comments.
No, I see.
No. I'm talking about... Because people won't see that.
ナランチャに余計なことはやらなくていい。
氷で冷やさなくっちゃ効果がないのよ。彼、このままでは一番最初に死んでしまうわ。
Having her be a character showing care and compassion for those around her, protecting her, is such a nice touch on her personality.
Good. I will accept that. I need to go back and figure out the exact number of wins, and I'm just like, good point. Accept it. That's a good thing. Because Trish was, up until that point, was basically nothing. So it's good that they showed that, and I appreciate it. Good win. No jokes, no goofs, nothing. Just a good win. Why couldn't it just be the video?
What? Are you kidding me right now?
Those are the exact same words I want to say to you, sir.
What was the win there?
That the turtle is
gone?
There. Absolutely.
It's a turtle. It moves. It's alive.
Oh my goodness me, he's still alive and the little guy saved him and he's got ice and he's teary. Also, I think a second win is in order because of how they deal with death largely in the JoJo verse. When someone really dies, it has a huge impact. It's made to be a big deal. It hits you hard when it happens. Just felt like I had to give props for that.
Okay, so you can't win Nanacha or Abakio's death later.
Yes, you can.
No, he can't.
Nope.
No, he just did a blanket statement wins for all JoJo deaths. He can't do it.
Yeah, but now it's going to be done well, and it's going to prove his point earlier before.
But no, he gave a second ding for a false death. So when the actual death comes...
And he's already preemptively dinging.
You can't, or at least like give a half a ding and you'd be like, all right, the other half of the ding is coming later. Or a quarter of the ding because you got 4 character deaths.
God damn it, now it really does feel like I have to add a genuinely sad...
So you added a fake win before? Is that what you're saying? Now that your genuine win for genuinely sad for genuine?
I win because he really is dead now and it's seemingly ticked all of the boxes as well in terms of raw emotion and a very sad farewell. I hope it's not true, but I'm really expecting it this time. This epic battle! Oh, that's disgustingly beautiful. What a little trick that was. I feel sick to my stomach with awesomeness.
捕まえられるのも覚悟の上だ。任務は遂行する。部下も守る。外は時速150キロだぞ。おいおい、掴んだのはお前だろうな。
This is weird because this is the most concentrated. Yes, we agree with you, and then he's gonna go headlong into baby face, and it's gonna be every 3 seconds to pause. Unless you just skip through it, it's like, no, this is actually pretty bad. But he's not gonna do that.
No,
Why would he do that?
Not only a brilliant end to the episode with fantastic soulful music, but this tells us so much about him that he's more than content to give his life to protect his crew with literally zero hesitation at all. Absolutely. I love that bit right there, boys and few gals. This visual ED change happens and it involves lots of plant and relaxing stance related action. Before we begin episode 16, this is probably a good opportunity to remind you to hit that subscribe button since around...
People don't subscribe to you for good reasons.
There are reasons.
But I never noticed that sticky fingers thing.
Yeah, I would assume that he didn't want to touch Grateful Dead at all in fear of getting older. Mm-hmm. That's literally the only thing I can think of why he would not want to put a zipper on Grateful Dead.
70% of my viewers aren't actually subscribed, so hit that button and the bell and ensure you don't miss part 3 and all the other great content coming. Super nice touch having the train conductor come fly out and almost strike the camera, as it were.
What's that comment?
Oh man, he saved him at the last second and then he almost fell off, but his stand grabbed him and I can't take much more of this anymore.
This
お前は物事を平等に判断できる男だ。が娘の護衛をお前に任せてもいいと判断したのは正しい選択だった。
This guy seems to be another in the short line of unique villains capable of honoring their opponent's heart, dating back to the first season in Whamu.
俺が伝えに来た情報だ。釣り糸を攻撃するエネルギーは釣られたものに返っていく。
People like to talk about Araki Forgot. I hope I pronounced that right. And I'll admit, I haven't looked into that as of yet. However, the fact that he continuously comes up with stuff like this is astonishing to me. He gave the villains a stand ability. Then part of that stand ability, aimed towards whoever is being attacked, is made known to the heroes. And then that same ability is used against the villains later on. It's like a brilliant puzzle he put together.
We agree. This is good stuff. He's not making any jokes or anything.
He's literally just going.
That's a really good point of how we understand all of these people's abilities and we see and understand what Bruno is doing to him. That's good stuff.
Not the end to this enemy and his incredibly powerful stand ability, easily worth a blood-spatteringly great win. The season never stops surprising me, damn it!
Yes, I can.
I feel like this is worthy of a win, because once again it goes back to his character that I mentioned at win number 224. He's in such a state, moments away from passing, and yet still, true to his earlier word, he's continuing to use his ability on the train to the end. Getting to see these two insanely unique stand powers go head to head in the battle of weird and randomness.
甘く見ていた。この列車の中で本当に厄介なのは老化させる能力の男の方ではなかった。
I couldn't agree more with that assessment now that we know he can will the hook towards a person's heart without most people being able to resist at all.
This is all good stuff. Because it's not going
Also,
this.
I gotta add that I'm loving Mr. Stan chatting away and helping him. That's so awesome.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but it makes sense.
That is so damn clever. I love that.
It's clever. Yes, it is.
It really wouldn't be an episode of JoJo if there wasn't someone actively narrating what's happening in front of them.
That's a win because they do. He's warning you.
Oh my god, he's so cute. He's trying to help.
Yeah, he's getting work.
Just let it be good.
Oh, that was too close.
やるんだ。俺はお前を見守っているぜ。
Even though it's Villa character progression, it's still character progression, and with that message and inspiring music, it's almost as though this moment is aimed at promoting the villain being able to live up to his bro's high estimations and complete his mission, which is just nuts.
What goodness!
Epic color palette change.
ぶっ殺してやるってセリフは
As it's
終わ
going
ってか
towards
ら言うもんだぜ。
babyface.
Nice little callback there to what his bro told him on the platform earlier on, and a fantastic end to a great battle between these two very powerful foes.
の心に絶望を残してやるよ。部下を失ったという絶望を。さっきお前の目の中にダイヤモンドのように固い決意を持つ気高さを見た。ただのゲス野郎の心に。
This is so amazing because it's something I actually mentioned at win number 237, and it almost feels right to have his character devolve quickly into that of a petty scumbag after that noble build-up before, since it'll make his demise much easier on us the viewer, and makes sense given his character. Go right on ahead and take 2 wins for your trouble right there. What a great way to finish this up.
For what?
Just a great way to finish it up, he said. It's fine.
Getting that staple of a JoJo death notification, and also seeing that everyone else is back young and healthy again.
私、一体何者なの？何よこれは？この地面は何？
My girl just developed a stand ability. What's this mean?
That she
This scene with
developed the
this weird,
stand ability.
really creepy stuff, and I ain't hating even a moment of it.
ベイビーフェイス
Well, something weird just happened.
Oh, was that real?
が平気でするもんだ
No!
Wait, what? Are you serious?
Oh! First off, something happened, ding. The classic.
A1 with a bullet.
Might as well, I don't know what's going on, but it's just something is happening, ding. That's not a ding.
It is a thing.
What a basic.
どうするって赤ん坊はみんな平気でするもんだ鍵が壊されてるわけじゃないんですよね
ちょっと何よ！
Probably a good time, having just seen the thing on the back of her neck and seeing how he's programming it, to say another Unico da Standoka. But in all seriousness, how's that not unique? He made a PC baby trying to mess up his non-PC father and his friends.
Yeah. Actual uniqueness.
Fantastic use of CGI in all honesty for this great new stand. Yup,
Animation
not gonna lie,
ding.
once again, I didn't have a clue what they'd do. I didn't even get it whilst he was doing it, and now I do, and it's so clever it's making me smile as I write this.
結構栄養にするかも
私、
Did he skip all of Babyface or no?
No. You haven't skipped Babyface. They're still alive.
何を言ってるか理解できないんだけど。
ブチャルテ、車が用意できました。
Love moments like this in JoJo. Not only the whole funny peeing in the other dimension that he opens up bit, but seeing a ginormous Giorno and stuff too. A ginormous Anno, as it were.
Oh!
Oh my god. What?
Just the fact that Giorno was big, and that's funny.
Him big. Giornosaur.
Whatever he said, it hurt.
このパワーは遠隔操作のそれじゃない一体
When the guy talked about how powerful the baby stand was, I was suspect, but I didn't realise it would be able to gain the upper hand so quickly like this, and it's remote controlled. That transition though.
He's skipping a lot
That's
of it.
amazing.
Yeah. How can you not
That's
know?
amazing! Dang! Y'all see that? What's amazing?
That.
What was amazing? I watched the fight and I don't even remember what happened. But apparently it's just amazing.
似ている。君と僕のゴールドエクスペリエンス。
Well, I'll admit I was close to talking about his near death, or as the anime would want us to believe, his actual death at the time, but I held off because, well, it's JoJo, and now he's alive, and I must admit, I had a bit of a nervous sweat going on, but I'm...
Why are you acting like this is the first time you're watching it
Seriously.
and you're just... Come on, dude.
And this is another false death thing. You just did this. So we're going to get 4 separate death things. No, he did like 3 death things with Mista. Oh my goodness.
Happy now.
次は左目だ右手と右目さえあれば作業に問題ない
Well, now this character is rather
Would
intense.
you be?
Don't. Do not. Do not.
Glad I can show this. It's not too bad at all, but looks fantastic.
Okay, look.
Looks fantastic.
身長が伸びている
Loving that music kicking in and how they're not ending the battle in quite such an easy fashion after the build-up of this powerful stand.
そのバイ
Yeah, you would think that anime sins because a lot more people
Care about sins than win.
a lot more people are more driven to the negative thing than the positive. But then again, there are people that just like, I just want him to reaffirm my ideas that this is good.
I think a lot of anime fans, they connect so much more to an anime as opposed to, you know, some person watching a movie. So it's a lot more of a slight to them personally to go, you're saying my series is bad? No.
Yeah. And also, something that you think is bad, you might not watch all the way through or care enough to even go into it or something. But there's very few people who are just like, I hate something, but I'm going to watch all of it, like Fairy Tail, like me. So I can see kind of why it does worse, but it's still a bit odd.
It's also a much more of a time investment. So if it's like anime scenes for Fairy Tail, you gotta watch 140 episodes of Fairy Tail to understand why he thinks it's bad and agree with it. As opposed
because he's just going, this is awesome. Or
Yeah.
I'm sure over there he just goes, this is bad. I don't know.
but as opposed to like a 2-hour movie you can watch and go, Suicide Squad sins.
そのバイクを今お前は自分の体に取り込んだ部品としてな
I must say, when I first saw his ability, I thought it to be quite weak compared to the others in the Joestar family line. However, now it...
Dude, he creates life.
Yes, there's so much that can be done with that. In the first couple episodes, we see him creating both animals and plants. So we see him turning suitcases and everything into different things.
As opposed to Josuke's ability to just kind of reconstruct things.
Episode 18, and having seen it being used multiple times, it definitely comes across as being very adaptable and strong.
It is always that. Especially when you just go, he can slow down the perception of people, damage get reflected, he can track you, turn a fly into a shoe and then track you with that. It's always that. Episode 18, you just not realizing it?
やりたいようにやったところで無駄だったようだなどっちみち
This brilliant finale to the battle, way better than where I thought it might end before.
He
What a
skipped
great
a
looking
lot
shot
of that
these
baby
flames
face.
embers rise around them.
だが羽織ってどういうことだ葉っぱが掘れるかよクソが
This sentence is very funny, and it's also Bakugo, and that's of course a win.
I saw the tap formulate. I saw you reach for your headphones, reach for your heart, and then go forward.
He can go as funny because it is funny. But you've already said that it was Bakugo. And then you go, so that's what makes...
And that's, of course, a win.
Dude.
あの新入りの能力倒したジュニアの残骸を
I was very curious as to how they were going to deal with this character, as you can't really have him constantly creating new stand, PC, Windows Vista babies all the time. And they not only did it in a way that made sense, but in a way that was creative as well. That's so clever, can't say much else. It's so clever to use his stand like that.
It's so clever to use his ability
in the way that his ability is used.
Yes.
But like that, like what? Because as a person that may never have seen the series, I don't know what you're talking about.
肝心なことは最後にあるものだ。我が娘、トリッシュを連れてこい。
Nice little added touch right there showing us this, as it kind of throws things into a bit of confusion. This is the boss, but he appears more like someone who is a recluse, perhaps sad in life, depressed or lonely. I don't know, it's not a lot to go on yet, but it's very intriguing and again, nicely added.
I'll go with the
This map before the second half begins showing us their key locations thus far across Italy.
I don't care.
No, I'm good with it because you see a lot that added in One Piece where it's like this is where everybody is.
No, but
that's just the eye catcher showing it's something quick. It's cool.
But with One Piece, there will be multiple, like in Dressrosa. You needed that because there's multiple floors and multiple people. And here, Wano, same thing. It's a huge country. This is just like there was a van right there. And this is how far they traveled. They traveled this amount of space.
I like it.
Would it be, if you were making something, would that be win-worthy?
That's not fair. No, you know what? It may very well be because it's an interesting eye catcher.
But would that also encompass all the eye catchers that have gone? You go,
this
and others are awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would go. JoJo's has some interesting eye catchers, and this is the first of them.
I will accept that.
海上要塞都市ベネツィア
Beautiful scenery shot.
What the Oh, yo, max power, not for much longer. You caught the tail end, my dude.
Unbelievable. Oh yeah, it had to be done in a prison. There's so much work there.
Yeah, it's a big prison.
So this information is as always very true.
駅は橋を渡り切ったところ
This is indeed what the train station actually looks like.
That was 3.
It was a beautiful scenery shot, actual information, actual what looked like. What's up? What's up?
今顔をひっぺがさなきゃ脳みそまで冷やされる
Another original Paladar! Okay, so 90% of this win is for how awesome this looks that he's encased in ice, and the other cheeky 10% is because I like how it's almost opposite to Bakugo's quirk in My Hero Academia D!
It's not even, it's not almost no, it's not.
I hate this guy.
An explosion is something completely, it's not in the realm of ice. That's not.
Is he going to give Ding for part 6, considering at least one power is just taken from somebody else? Is it still going to be unique and original Stan?
No, it's going to be a reference. Ding.
I don't know why it gets Ding, Donder. It's terrible.
Stunning levels of CGI right there, boys!
You. Whoa.
ベネツィアはみんなベニスって英語で呼ぶんだよなんでベネツィアディスってタイトルじゃねえんだよ
I mean, he's not wrong, sort your lives out!
ゴールドエクスペリエンス
Finding an amazingly original way out of that seemingly impossible scenario.
I'm sorry, I have to pull Donders. My man is just digging the colors on screen. That's hilarious. He probably will give it for Poochie for taking it. But what I'm saying is, when they're playing the game of catch, that is clearly just in
Darby.
It's clearly just Darby's ability. So is he gonna go?
He's gonna be like, it's a reference to Darby. Ding.
This awesome ass rotating shot.
Why not just go, okay, pause. Why not just go in this fight? Here are the scenes that are animation dings, CGI dings, and just all in a row, all at once instead of. It's just, I understand it's just so arbitrary and whatever. He's making his own little dings but
he just wants the big number.
yes.
I seriously love these little guys. So far in Golden Wind, they're probably my favorite stand, actually.
You've given so many to them already.
Jesus, this guy's absolutely friggin' relentless. They just got rid of him twice already, and now he's back for a third attempt. Damn you, Bakugo!
There you go, Worf, right on time. Bakugo ding.
Using Stardust Crusaders music to build up the amazing tension is always worth an easy win.
Didn't even
Once again, I'm just blown away by the sheer volume of creative stand battles in this part 5 so far.
Just another battle ding. You can't even say anything clever about it. Just that's going on.
The team as a whole means so much to all of these characters, and how was that reinforced in us all along? That's right, by excellent fleshed out flashback sequences everyone had back in part 1 I talked so much about. After seeing all of that, it actually makes sense why they strive to complete their mission and strive to keep each other alive. This is such a powerful stand, it's insane, both in terms of its raw ability, but also in how it can fully protect its user and make him go super fast as well.
No, we've seen that, and you've already
距離なら
did it.
もう一度奴の首の後ろの穴にぶち込める。だが追い詰められた根性ではない。覚悟だ。覚悟が必要なんだ。
You know, I gotta say, I like how Resolve is playing such an important part in their struggle. It had a big impact during the train section with Zippy Man as well. It's just a different and nice character trait brought about by Giorno, seemingly.
different
Yes.
as opposed to all the other people before.
No,
this?
they had no resolve. They laid down and died.
Yep. Brought about by Giorno. You're going with the same narrative of everybody else. That these piece of crap characters have little to no resolve until Giorno turns to them and says with sunshine beaming behind him, resolve though.
They go, yeah! They pump their fists and they win.
I didn't think we would be gifted even more flashbacks, giving us an even greater understanding of what the leader and the team in general means to each other. What a treat!
Another flashback.
悪くねえな。結果オーライだぜ。
人間にはそれぞれ定まった運命。
Why would we not get Mista's backstory?
Huh?
Is there...
Because Giorno and Bruno only.
Wait, no, this is the second time that they... This is... Because his first flashback was with Kraftwerk.
Yep.
So I guess this is just... No, I dig it.
があるものだとミスターは学んだ。
If anyone knows this crew solidifying, highly emotional music tune, I'll be very grateful if you'd stick it in them comments for me.
You
What
just
a
gave
lovely
a
track!
music ding.
ここだ、ジョルノ。
Given several
進むべき道が暗闇に見えたぜ。
Absolutely incredible and artistic looking moment as his stand and he himself appears to evolve.
No.
で固まらせた空気の塊をスーツの中に入れて溶かせばや空気が元に戻る。見えねえ。
For this turn of events leading to yet another turn of events as the battle is fought against this incredible Baku foe. First person.
Baku foe? It's a pun, you see.
Oh! Because instead of go, it's foe, because he's also the adversary
Dude.
to the character at this very moment. Baku
Can
foe.
you see people laughing at that?
Yes.
Really? Who?
10-year-olds.
But not... You can't... Not just like a blanket statement, 10-year-old.
No, of course, every 10-year-old is different, but there are going to be a large... It's just like the people...
myself at 10, I don't think
I would not have laughed. But, you know, there's a lot of people that'll look at something like PewDiePie just going, Pewdie, and that's... Yes. So, Bakufo will absolutely elicit laughs. I'm gonna Baku throw this guy into a trash can.
That's good.
In perspective.
And that's not good.
お前この俺に覚悟はあんのかと言ったが
Sadly, as I'm sure you've guessed, I can't show the back and forth shooting bit, so I'll simply say that was a fantastic moment that, given the enemy, was thoroughly deserving of the long-lasting battle.
Fantastic moment.
ホワイトアルバム
Oh my god, it's still going on!
首から出た血を凍らせて柱のように固定したこれ以上破片が食い込まれねえようにがっちりと
What? What's going on?
He just explained what was going on. You just he just explained it.
Wouldn't it be more clever when it cuts back to him, his screen have something different relating to what's going on each time? Like right there, he could have Vanilla Ice and his Ice
No,
baby.
that's not what he's gonna do. He's gonna sit there and for 15 minutes go that, this. That's all.
You know what? He probably didn't even need to record. He just can record all of his reactions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Going, oh, what was that? What's going on?
Yes.
And just input him wherever he needs to, because he didn't say anything about Ice or Beast or anything. So that's just like a generic reaction shot that he filmed 30 of that he can just implant wherever.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That's 100% what he did.
No.
Yes.
あなたの覚悟はこの昇りゆく朝日よりも明るい輝きで道を照らしている
He should not have gotten that win.
Okay, I changed my mind. This was the best way to end it, with his teammate being able to join in and save him at the last...
3.
He Roman reigned it. And the Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose did all the work, and here he comes with his fist and his spear, picking up the win.
You can't ding 3 endings to the fight. This ending was great. No, actually, it's still going on, but this is the ending now, though. You can't.
And it's the best way.
...moment and deliver this brilliant final attack leading to an even more epic finish. That.
Anything, Ding. Oh, Jesus Christ, stop with the scenery.
No, don't. You can't. You just did this. You can't.
You can.
You can't. You just dinged it. You cannot.
So what's
It's
enough?
the same thing. I don't care if there's a scenery ding in the middle. It's the same. You can't. Oh my goodness, they are legit just generic reactions. I can't. I wish there was a clock in the back just so I can see what as the clock is just stationary. As he just goes, what? Oh, that was great, ding. Oh my goodness. We're ending this after Diablo. I want to see the Court of the Crimson King, but other than that, we done.
Little juicy nugget at the end of the episode.
で、追っ手があと何人残っているのか、君たちのチームが何人失ったか。
I started to really enjoy these moments where everyone gathers around to gain the next piece of cryptic information from the boss, pushing them to the next part of their journey.
これより君たちが向かうのはサンジョルジョ・マジョーレ島。
This is what it looks like.
To the tune of This Is How We Do It, for some reason.
You don't think somebody laughed at that?
That's a pretty deep pool.
Is it if Jodeci's playing?
Good point.
しかしま、俺たちの任務もここで終わりだな。全員無事だったし、よかったってところか。
Just wanted to take this opportunity to add that I'm giving a win here purely for the rising expectations inside of me.
Because you have expectations?
You can't. That's not a win.
I expect greatness.
You know what?
So that's a ding.
This video would have been a lot more. It would have been a lot better if he had just been. Here are my criterias for dinging. Because expectation ding? What?
And clearly we're only now just slightly over halfway through the season, so what's coming next is a great ever-building source of excitement within me right now.
必ず突き止める。そうだ、ジョルノ。最後の任務がうまくいくように、そのお守りをくれないか。
How he was able to effectively communicate what he meant via a slightly coded sentence.
私これからどうなるの？会った
Hey,
こともない
put the turtle
愛情
DNA
なんかない
into
父
your
親のところに
brooch.
連れて行かれる。
It's great to see her raise these questions and concerns since we've seen very little like this from her up till this point, but they're genuine feelings that make sense in this situation.
Lucky for fish.
別に不安とかそんなんじゃないわよ。
Okay, that's Toots Adorbs after the previous I'm not nervous shirking his hand moment.
トリッシュトリ
僕は父さんと一緒に暮らすよ。
Did he didn't even ding that.
Yeah, he
there was
didn't.
no sound effect.
There was no ding. Did he give an extra ding?
He dinged it, but he didn't.
There was no sound.
There was no sound.
僕は
What was the ding? What was the win there? The fact that it happened? The fact that it happened. What am I saying?
You know what it is.
父さんと一緒に暮らすよ。
そんな。
母さんは強い。きっとどこででもやっていける。でも
This weak piece of
That's a genuinely lovely reason to make that incredibly hard decision, but he knows his mother will be okay, but doesn't think his father would be. Got me genuinely choked up, actually.
それまで漁師一筋だったのだが、息子の学費を稼ぐため隙間の時間を使って観光客や釣り客を船に乗せるようになっていった。
Also, I feel like I would shout out the fact that they worked in character development for his father, even though it's likely not that relevant to his character now or his story, in that he worked to overcome his difficulty dealing with people in order to expand his business so he could earn more and send his son to a good school. I love stuff like that.
幸運にもブチャラティの父親は一命を取り留める。7発もの銃弾を浴びたが、どれも即死につながらなかったことや、
Giving the lad a reason to care about drugs in his country, given how it almost killed his
yes.
father. in
It's
such a-
almost like he's better than Giorno.
Who has no reasons other than kids. Kids and drugs.
pointless fashion. Oh, all of this, most definitely. What a little lad protecting his old man.
麻薬の売買に自分が正義と信じた組織のボスが自ら手を染めていることを知る。
Giving him a fantastic backstory and a reason to hate the drug trade like Giorno in a way that makes sense.
Like Giorno, no. No. That transition.
This god tier transition.
ボスの脱出ルートを先回りし、そこでやる。
Funny enough, I actually mentioned wanting more of this very thing in Everything Great About JoJo's Bizarre Adventure OVAs from the 1990s, when we see a great scene of Jotaro using an invisible star platinum to break a wall inside Dio's mansion to allow light in, and suddenly we get that very thing pretty much here. By the way, that video is for patrons only, in case you were wondering, but if you'd like it, you can purchase it for a mere $1 and get multiple other videos at the same time for the same price. Link down below.
Make the ding and then shoot.
This is way better than anything I could have predicted happening in the story, and what an intense build-up and brief, amazing first interaction against what is clearly an incredibly powerful foe.
This is pause. This is good. I'm not gonna tell you why it's good, but it is. That's all that was.
Do you need more?
Yes, I would like more.
For why?
You're right.
Was it good?
Silly of me.
Yeah, that's silly of you, sir.
は何の関係もない。貴様に俺の心は永遠にわかるまい。
I love this bloody ability.
これが我がキングクリムゾンの能力。時間を消し去って飛び越えさせた。
This is just crazy, and I really think he may now be on the cusp of death, but goodness me, this is setting up the villain and the main story in such an epic fashion, and I'm super intrigued by the notion of yet another powerful time-related stand.
だがいつの間に頬張りやがったんだ。そういえば礼言ったっけジョルノ。言ってないよな。水取ってもらって。
Oh, this is so good! I can just tell they're going to masterfully set up this new insane stand's abilities.
No, it's not masterfully set up. If it was masterfully set up, we would be getting skips throughout the series. So in the when you're reading a manga with them hopping off the boat, you'll see them on the boat, a foot getting off the boat, and then them reaching their destination. You would skip the foot getting off the boat and just reaching the destination, things like that. And then in the anime, you could just skip like a line of dialogue or a couple words, and you go, did they what happened there? Yeah. But a manga reader would go, oh, that's the way they're doing King Crimson's, skipping through time.
So amazing.
That's how you would have set that up masterfully, by giving little hints throughout. Not them being in range of his abilities, I guess, which means they can feel the skipping.
And I've always wondered, it's not like everybody in the world clearly doesn't feel it. It's not like Dio where time stopping, that's a whole different thing. You're of course not going to feel that. It's an instantaneous thing. But he's removing seconds of time and everybody within his range feels it. So is in a mile radius, are they always just like a minute ahead of everybody else in the world in terms of clocks and everything? Because that wouldn't make... It's like, what? Wait a second.
Oh my god, I don't want him to die and he's fighting back. Oh, and also, oh my god, another unique stand-up.
You said you're interested in his unique stand. You said that.
But again...
I can't take this anymore. It's too much for me.
What is? What are you talking about?
What can't you take? What is too much?
Just dropping wins right now. The tension, the intensity, the looming death of a main character. So many twists and turns being thrown at us. It's unbelievably great.
This is good thing. Oh, let's skip over the turtle DNA. Let's skip that. We don't need to talk about that.
Just take another one, will you? For our boy being super intelligent during a battle and despite being so badly wounded, still finds a way past this incredible enemy.
Why? How did you not?
Please just tell me he's going to be okay. I can't take it in JoJo. You almost never know for sure when someone is going to be killed off and it's driving me insane. I've already said farewell to him.
What did he use to replace his blood and his organs and his skin and everything? Because he can't heal.
Yes.
He just popped something in there.
Yep.
And it's just his hand.
Yep.
If he had ripped off a piece of his shirt, that'd be something, but...
No.
Okay.
And there it is, their utterly heartbreaking way of letting us know he's gone as his stand abilities undo and his eyes grow dark. Man. I don't know how to think and feel anymore. What is going on?
So it's a dang because he died, and it's a dang because he's not dead.
Okay, I'm more calm now. He did save his life, and I'm not sure how because he didn't have a pulse, but I don't mind. And then he gained their attention throwing the laptop, which made the boss stay away briefly. Man, take 2 wins for the near constant twists and turns I just experienced, which has left my heart injured.
Just give up.
Okay, so now it's got me panicking again. My heart!
No. Wait, you...
But all the
he gave 2 twist and turn dings,
more
and he just gives another one?
More ding.
Why did he just say I'll give him 3 for these reasons? Wouldn't that just been easier?
No.
If he's just multiplying and doubling and tripling up, why not just do it? What's the benefit?
Again, if anyone knows this song, let me know. It's so damn inspiring, just like his speech itself.
Google.
First off, you can just stop with the OST ding. Second, just look up the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure OST. I'm sure it's on YouTube by the time this came out.
Oh, it absolutely was.
Then just look it up. Take the time.
It's right here.
だけどはっきり言わせてもらう。残念だけどボートに乗る者はいないよ。
Now this was unexpected, and in all honesty, it's probably the best way to go about it. Even after a rousing speech like that, it would be strange if everyone immediately said, "Yes, we're on board!"
俺の落ち着けるところはブチャラティあんたと一緒の時だけだ。
アバキョ。
Yes! Unexpected twist!
ブチャラティのやつは頭
Pause.
がいい。
Wait a second. He said that it's to be expected that they wouldn't just hop on the boat. But then it's an unexpected twist.
That they would hop
yes.
on the boat?
Wait.
So how about 2 days?
Wait a second. Why not? Like, why not double up then?
He is.
Again.
He is.
What
Again.
is this? What is this gonna be? Is this gonna be another? They're just getting on.
And then Fugo's gonna be another twist because he doesn't join.
And
And
then
then Nanansha
we-
is gonna be another twist. And he's gonna get double twist because it's the twist of staying back and the twist of joining. Double twist, double dings, double wins.
勝つ見込みのない戦いはしない男だ。
Gotta say, Mr. directing these words at Giorno at first confused me, but now I believe it's to do with him believing he should convince him to come along, since they've bonded after fighting Bakufo and evolving together as friends and comrades, and that's a super nice touch.
Again.
He thought it was so fire.
本気なのか。確実に殺される。
You know, I think ultimately this is a great scenario. The team is split. It's unexpected, and I cannot wait to see what direction the anime goes in now, and how all the characters will play a part moving forward on different sides.
Fugo plays no part.
0 parts.
None parts.
ポリッシュは信じる人に見捨てられた。
That's a good reason.
俺も昔見捨てられた。
俺に来るなと命令しないでくれ。トリシは俺なんだ。俺だ。
When that Bruno went, you make your own decisions. I'm not gonna order you to do anything. You're your own
Yeah,
person.
he
We're not an
goes, give me an
organization anymore."
order. And it's like, no, there's no more orders because I'm no longer technically your boss.
That's good stuff. But why would he not show that?
He probably send it.
トリシの腕の傷は俺の傷だ。
Oh my word, that's hit me as hard as Samwise rushing out to Frodo, despite being unable to swim as he didn't want to leave his side.
I
Emotional
don't
ding.
get these references, so I don't
No,
care.
no, it's just an emotional ding.
Yeah, I know. It's Lord of the Rings.
What a beautiful and powerful moment as he realizes how closely his own past matches.
No,
hers,
we got it.
and that the only
No.
people that never
No, we
abandoned
understood.
him was this very crew.
No, no.
裏切り者が出た。このベネツィアでだ。裏切り者の名は。
Okay, this scenery shot and the end of this episode just has to get one. I absolutely cannot wait to see what's next.
Yep, we're done. But that's it.
That's it for you?
No, I said we're
I can
going
keep
up in the
going,
queue.
high key.
I can't.
Okay, that's the
It
end of
kills
this.
me.
It kills me.
I got literally nothing to do after this, but I don't want to do this.
But doing
Yes,
nothing
doing
is
nothing-
better
I
than
could
doing
sit
this.
right over there in the darkness with no music, nothing. It'd be better than this. I'm sick of this.
There was a lot of unexpected things. And I mean, both of him just saying unexpected and us not believing he actually dinged the thing he did. So that's it.
There's no surprises. They all just fit into whatever category.
That is correct.
This is like the first couple chunks where I'm like, yep, good point. There was like 6 or 7 in this whole thing. And in the entire, 3-4 episodes that we've done, there's been maybe 10. Oh my goodness.
So anytime we do these from now on, the anime wins one is gonna be live stream. We're still just recording revisited. Bleach month starts next week. Starts Sunday.
I wanted to find a Bleach anime wins or sins, but there's none.
Yeah, we
And
were
that's
gonna live stream
disappointing.
that instead, and it's
That's
just
disappointing.
it's just not there. So yeah. What was the first Bleach one we did?
The Rise of Bleach by DBZ Ram.
Oh yeah, the documentary thing. It was terrible.
It was really bad.
And then we just recorded one right before we started live streaming now. So yeah, Bleach Month starts next week.
And then Fairy Tale Month after that in the 40th.
Huh? What?
I'll do Fairy Tale Month by myself, but I'm doing it.
I will catch up in Fairy Tale.
You have to.
That's my very next thing to get into.
You have to.
And then we should probably do Naruto Month for the last one. For
Do
the
we
50th.
have enough Naruto?
I'm sure we can find 3. There's In Defense of Talk No Jutsu. There's
But I like him.
Yeah, so what's that mean?
Good point.
Alright.
Recommend any Naruto, Bleach, or
Fairy Tales.
Fairy Tale video.
Oh yes, Donders. That Fairy Tale video, the 3-hour one, is going to be
That's number 1.
that's gonna be our 40th episode.
And we also got Nux Taku. He did a Fairy Tale. You guys don't understand Fairy Tale, whatever. That's a full hour. And that's Nux, and that's fun.
Yeah, so that's probably gonna be like episode 37 or 38, whatever it is for Bleach, for Fairy Tale Month. Yes, we are definitely doing the 3-hour that boy. We're doing the Fall of Bleach. That's why we're doing it. Nux strikes me as a dude that's he seems like it's not that serious, but he's also trash with his takes.
Yeah, it seems like he's like, you guys should take me seriously if you want. It's all a joke. But there's some serious stuff. It's a very odd thing that Nux is.
My man just goes, the main character cannot be the one that is interesting. What? For Fairy Tale?
What?
Wait!
Whoa! We got to push Fairy Tale Month up? I'll record it right now for that.
Oh, that
I'm
sounds
quite hyped for that.
That sounds horrible. What?
It's not! There's so many bombs in the guild.
All right, stop telling us about that video.
The power.
Oh, that's gonna be atrocious.
It's gonna be so fun.
No, it's not.
Dude, I keep telling you, Fairy Tale is one of my most favorite things ever. And you get to experience the last arc for the first time. Imagine it.
But the Grand Magic Games was so terrible.
Yes, it was.
Atlas Island was so terrible.
Yes, it was.
It's so terrible. That gray bush was so terrible.
Oh, Fairy Tale is so special. I love it. I can't wait to finally get my feelings out about Fairy Tale. It's gonna just be an explosion.
So, yep, that's the end of this. See you next time. Oh, I forgot my mouse does that. Come on over, buddy.
My goodness.